Today, we pause, not to relive horror, not to reopen wounds, but to remember. Today marks 11 years since December 16th, 2014, a day that changed Pakistan forever, a day that changed childhood, classrooms, and countless futures. 11 years have passed, yet the memory has not faded. For some, it lives in headlines and anniversaries. For others, it lives in breath, in sleep, in silence. Tonight, on Hidden Nightmares, we share the story of one survivor of the Army public school attack in Peshawar. Their name is withheld, their identity protected, their story shared with permission. This is not a story of fear. It is a story of memory, of survival, and of what it means to carry a day that never truly ends. That morning began like any other. The uniform was pressed. Shoes were tied without much thought. School bags rested on shoulders, heavy with books and ordinary worries. Inside the school, life moved as it always had. Students talked about exams. Some complained about homework. Some laughed too loudly in the hallways. Teachers focused on lessons, schedules, and responsibilities. Classrooms felt safe, predictable. No one knew that this would be the last ordinary morning for many. The survivor remembers sitting in class, half listening, half dreaming, the way students often do. They remember thinking about what they would do after school, about home, about food, about nothing important. That innocence did not know it was about to disappear. The first sounds did not make sense. They were loud, distant, unfamiliar, sounds that did not belong in a school. At first, no one reacted. Teachers paused. Students looked at one another. Was it construction, an accident, a drill? No one imagined the truth. Then came movement, footsteps that felt urgent, voices that carried panic instead of authority, doors opening when they should have stayed closed. Fear did not arrive suddenly. It crept in slowly. The survivor remembers the moment when the air changed. Breathing felt harder. The room felt smaller. Every sound became too loud. Teachers tried to protect calm. Some told students to stay quiet. Others stood near doors, shielding children with their presence. In those moments, teachers stopped being instructors. They became guardians. The survivor remembers gripping the edge of a desk, fingers tight, unmoving. They remember the sound of their own heartbeat. They remember thinking, "This cannot be real." But it was. Time fractured. Minutes stretched endlessly. Seconds vanished without warning. The survivor does not remember everything clearly, and that absence itself became part of the trauma. There were moments of noise, moments of silence, moments where thought stopped completely. Fear does strange things to the mind. It narrows the world until only survival remains. There was no bravery, no heroism, only instinct, only waiting. Survival is quiet. It does not announce itself. It does not feel victorious. The survivor remembers staying still, not knowing if movement meant danger. They remember thinking of their parents, not knowing if they would ever see them again. At some point, the noise faded. Silence returned, heavier than before. Then came unfamiliar voices, guidance, help. The survivor walked out alive. others did not. Walking out did not feel like freedom. It felt unreal. The survivor remembered scattered books, abandoned school bags, classrooms frozen in time. Outside, parents waiting, crying, shouting names, searching faces. Some reunions happened. Some did not. When the survivor found their family, there was relief, and then something darker: guilt. Guilt does not ask permission. It settles quietly. Why me? Why not them? What do I do with this life I was allowed to keep? People said, "Be grateful," but gratitude felt complicated. Being alive felt heavy. The real battle began after. At night, sleep became dangerous. Dreams replayed fragments, sounds, feelings, fear without images. Loud noises caused panic. Silence caused panic too. The survivors stopped talking about it, not because they forgot, but because words failed. School felt different. Crowds felt unsafe. Joy felt temporary. December 16th became a date carved in memory. 11 years of carrying the day. 11 years is a long time. The survivor grew older. Life moved forward, but that day stayed exactly the same. Every year when December returned, the body remembered even when the mind tried not to. Grief did not fade. It changed shape. Faces of classmates remained frozen in time. Teachers remembered not as educators, but as protectors. The survivor made a silent promise to remember those who could not grow older. Healing did not arrive neatly. Some days felt normal. Some days felt like the beginning all over again. Healing came through learning to speak again, accepting fear without shame, understanding that pain does not mean weakness. The survivor learned something important. Surviving does not mean the story ends. It means learning to live with what remains. Why this story is being told today. Today marks 11 years. This story is not shared for shock. It is shared for remembrance, because behind every number was a child, a dream, a future. Because survivors still carry invisible wounds, and because silence should never erase truth. A message to other survivors. If you are listening to this and carrying your own hidden nightmare, you are not weak. You are not broken, and you are not alone. Healing does not require forgetting. It requires kindness, especially towards yourself. Remembering APS. Today we remember the children who never returned home, the teachers who stood in harm's way, the families whose lives were forever changed. We remember not with fear, but with respect. 11 years later, the memory remains, not as a weapon, but as a responsibility. To remember gently, to speak carefully, and to honor lives with dignity. This story was shared with permission. It was told with care, and it stands as a reminder that even in darkness, some survive to speak. This has been Hidden Nightmares. May we never forget, and may we never tell these stories without humanity. Shared with respect for the victims, survivors, and families affected by the APS Peshawar tragedy.